sir. Early. Yo, Biden speaks on the recent gas shortage. Y'all listen.
That are affected. Here's what that you can do, the drivers. Don't panic, number one. I know seeing lines at the pumps or gas stations with no gas can be extremely stressful. But this is a temporary situation. Do not get more gas than you need in the next few days. As I said, we expect the situation to begin to improve by the weekend and into early next week, and gasoline supply is coming back online, and panic buying will only slow the process. And I also want to say something to the gas stations. Do not, I repeat, do not.
But every time it's some type of crisis, right? How can you tell the public, the masses and stuff, how to react on it? You get what I'm saying? That's what I never figured out. Like, in a global pandemic or whatever's going on, like, we are always told to remain calm. Now you see why a whole lot of stuff goes under the radar, because, like, if we knew what was going on with the government and a whole lot of worldly things, then it would cause mass hysteria. You get what I'm saying? So y'all continue listening. This is Biden, President Biden.
Try to take advantage of consumers during this time. I'm going to work with governors in the affected states to put a stop to price gouging wherever it arises. And I'm asking our federal agencies to stand ready to provide assistance to state-level efforts to monitor and address any price gouging at the pump. Nobody should be using this situation for financial gain. That's what the hackers are trying to do. That's what they were about, not us. That's not who we are.
Do y'all think it was really a hacking, or this is just a decoy or something to take our attention, put our attention on this while something else is going on?
As for the people who
never
carried
know.
out this attack, the FBI has released details on the attack so others can take steps to prevent from being victimized like Colonial.
Y'all listen. Yo, and Homeland Security and CIA and shit like that. Man, they got satellites and different damn instruments floating around in the stratosphere, atmosphere, or whatever you want to call it. You get what I'm saying? That they can get an image from here on Earth, way up there in outer space and shit. Like an image, a facial recognition image and shit like that. So the government do not be like, you get what I'm saying? Like, every time it's something going on, it's something behind it. And like the CIA and, Homeland Security, they on top of everything. You get what I'm saying? They got instruments that can see through walls and houses just to get your facial recognition. You get what I'm saying? So this shit, I don't know what to say about this shit. But once again, conspiracy.
We do not believe, we do not believe the Russian government was involved in this attack. But we do have strong reason to believe that the criminals who did the attack are living in Russia. That's where it came from. We're from Russia. We have been in direct communications with Moscow about the imperative for responsible countries to take decisive action against these ransomware networks.
Hey, NBC News viewers.
See? Yeah, Ebony. So, from what I was there, I'm looking at on the map, that shit is from Texas on over, more eastern. So, like the the southeastern states. You get what I'm saying? As far as like Texas, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. I don't even know if it's going up north, like past Virginia, Maryland, DC, and all of that. But I can tell you from North Carolina on down to Florida, then go over to Texas, man, that we've been hit for the past 4 days, man. And I don't even know why. Eastern, you get what I'm saying? So I don't know about this shit, man. This shit is crazy. By the way, your sexy self. Yo, where we taking a trip to South Carolina to see our homie? You know you gotta ask Mr. Boston first, right? Dusty.
Developing right now at noon, a state of emergency declared here in Florida after more than 1,000 gas stations in the southeast have reported running out of fuel after panic buying.
It comes after a cyber attack led to the shutdown of a major pipeline that supplies nearly half of the...
Yo, and the motherfucker he wanna be got it right now. Man, fuck them motherfuckers and shit, yo. Like for real, for real. Since he got it. Well, he trying to go over there to Gotti Place and chef up some stuff. He gonna cook some damn. He gonna fry some chicken naked for damn Gotti. Oh shit.
fuel used on the East Coast. Local 10 News reporter Ian Markle joins us live from a gas station this midday.
And he tells us about the scramble right now to find new fuel routes following the hack. And boy, I saw long lines at the pump on my way into work today, Ian.
Oh, absolutely. And we are just around the corner from the station right now.
Yo, Tigo, where you at, brother? Yo, I DM'd him the other day. I was like, man, shit, we love the way you damn, you know what I'm saying, provide us with that damn the current events. You get what I'm saying? He do it in like a hood news type of way. You get what I'm saying? Those who don't already know, like I suffer from depression, so that brother, when he go live, man, I'm telling you, that brother be getting me out of my depression, man. I open up, get my laughter going on. Then yo crazy ass Ebony, you get what I'm saying? You be giving me in that laughter space, man. I appreciate y'all for that shit too. For real, for real. Like for real, for real.
Now, and all morning long, this station here behind me has been seeing cars lined up. And this is kind of what we're seeing all over the country. The problem is here in South Florida, there really is no reason for it. We do not have a gas shortage in South Florida. Now, Governor Ron DeSantis.
Now, y'all just heard what he said. He said they don't even have no gas shortage in South Florida. This shit is crazy. And then yesterday I heard that some hackers demanded money, and then they'll get the goddamn gas shit, the petroleum and all of that shit back to flowing like it's supposed to. How that shit sound? And then the motherfucker said $400 million. Come on now. If I hacked all of this shit and caused all of this bullshit, I'm asking more than some goddamn 400 million. I'm trying to get 2 billion or something. You get what I'm saying? See, I don't understand this shit, but this shit might be a decoy for something else that's actually going on. You get what I'm saying? What's going on currently that we've been speaking on? Vaccinations. Everybody, some of the people getting their vaccination. Then you seeing on social media, they doing this goddamn magnet challenge where they sticking magnets where they the injection site at, where they got their vaccine at. They sticking magnets right there just to see if we got chips or something in us. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of been like the talk for the last week or so. You get what I'm saying? Then of course it's still like shootings going on with the police and shit. You get what I'm saying? So I don't even know what the fuck type of cover up or decoy this shit is. But always remember the CIA, Homeland Security and shit like that, they're on top of shit like this. You get what I'm saying? Because if you infiltrate petroleum and shit like that, what else can you infiltrate? You get what I'm saying? As far as like transportation, far as like airlines and the train systems. You get what I'm saying? So we got to look at that shit too. What else can you all infiltrate? Hackers.
DeSantis did declare a state of emergency yesterday in response to the gas shortages that have been caused by the shutdown of a major pipeline, but that pipeline does not bring gas to us here in South Florida.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm back on my vlog shit, as y'all can see. Back taking this YouTube shit serious.
The only reason you may see your local gas station running out of gasoline is because of lines like these. People panicking for no reason, hoarding gas like you would for a hurricane or toilet paper for a COVID lockdown. And yet Sky 10 saw massive lines over 3 gas stations at South.
But how can you feel a certain way if somebody has, panicking and shit like that? We seen what damn coronavirus did. You get what I'm saying? Motherfucker had a shortage on goddamn tissue, paper towel, plates. Certain food was getting damn scarce. So, yeah, man, I got gas, sweetheart. It's like a few places. Like, it ain't really like without gas. Like, except for instance, if it's 20 stores, right, that has convenience stores, gas stations, you only have 3 that actually has gas. That's how it is here. It ain't like the whole complete state, or you get what I'm saying, town without gas. If it's 25 stores, then only 3 or 4 are going to have gas. So you have all these people lining up, you get what I'm saying, to get gas and shit like that. But we don't know what the fuck. This is considered a crisis. So you can't tell nobody not to panic about gas. You get what I'm saying? We don't know what the fuck going on, especially where the government been hiding shit for years. You get what I'm saying? Area 51. What's under the White House? It's a whole lot of hidden shit.
Southwest 152nd Street and 137th Avenue. Cars curling around the building again.
Yeah, Evan, I got gas, man. I went to Virginia yesterday. I'm in North Carolina, but I stayed at least 25 minutes from the Virginia line. You get what I'm saying? So that shit ain't nowhere. And when I went to Virginia to get gas and shit, right, it wasn't no type of panicking going on. The cars was normal. It was 3 or 4 cars versus 100 cars trying to line up at the gas pump. You get what I'm saying? So I went to Virginia and got me gas yesterday. Yo, I ain't gonna even lie, yo. In certain regions, certain states and shit, motherfuckers is fighting, because that's how it is when something just out the blue just happened. And then like, what we need to start doing since that damn coronavirus hit, it's nothing that can happen now that's gonna shock me. You get what I'm saying? So most of these people are panicking. You get what I'm saying? So you know how that shit is when people panic and shit. Some people get violent. Yeah, but people are fighting. Damn. You don't have gas in an emergency because your dusty be flying you out. We need to go to South Carolina though and fuck with the brother Tigo. Tigo wild as hell. Tigo a half our ass goddamn doing crazy shit in South Carolina. But you know you got to ask Dusty permission first though. Yo, I'm keeping that shit up. Look at that sexy ass face, yo. Oh my god. Shit, you ain't never squirted. You gonna squirt when I see. Man, I done dropped all this shit.
And absolutely no need to be filling up multiple tanks of gas because there is no shortage of gasoline right now in South Florida. The reason we do not have a shortage in our area is because we don't get our gasoline from the Colonial Pipeline that was hacked. Our fuel comes in mostly from the Gulf.
Yo, you hear that? See, that's what the fuck I was like, yo, you hear what they just said? Like the Colonial Pipeline. So Florida and other places like South ain't really affected because you heard what they just said. Like they get their fuel and shit from the Gulf. So that's what I was thinking the whole fucking time. Like, why the fuck we was goddamn where the United States always went to war with Saudi Arabia and Iraq and shit like that? It was because petroleum and fuel and shit. You get what I'm saying? So, oh my God, this shit is crazy what he just said.
On ships into our ports and is then trucked from the ports to our gas stations. In fact, Port Everglades sent out a tweet just a little while ago, and I want to read it to you. It says, "Our fuel supply has not been impacted by the Colonial Pipeline ransomware incident. Schedule for impound fuel ships looks strong. We are monitoring the possibility that ships may be diverted to assist other regions, but SOFLA supply is expected to remain consistent." Basically, right now, experts are saying this is becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy as people panic buy as they go to their gas stations and fill up multiple tanks of gas. Then your gas station is going to run out of gas, but not because their supply is short. It's just because they're getting their normal supply and people are using it much faster.
Yo, but I don't know if y'all remember, yo, like a few years back, man, they showed Akon crib. Yo, Akon got Exxon or something at his house. Like for real, like he got a gas station at one of his houses. You get what I'm saying? Like I always thought about that shit. Like if you go to like the local gas stations or convenience stores, you see those gas trucks pull up and they take the pipe and go underground. It ain't nothing but barrels. So you get what I'm saying? So I'm wondering how much does that cost for to get a few barrels? You get what I'm saying? Loaded up with petroleum and shit like that and bury that shit somewhere where you reside at so you can get your own gas at your house. You get what I'm saying? Instead of going to stores and shit.
Faster than normal. Now, President Biden was asked about the nationwide shortages affecting the Southeast other than us here in South Florida. He was asked that this morning in a meeting with Senate and House leaders. He did not answer right away, but we are expecting to hear from him later today, and we could get some information from him about that. We will keep you posted as soon as we learn anything else. For now, we are live in Pembroke Park. I'm Ian Margol. Don't panic, buy gas. Local 10 News.
See, that's what I'm talking about. How can you tell us not to panic? We don't know what the fuck going on. We going off of what y'all tell us. And y'all tell us shit to keep us from causing a damn global mass hysteria, you know? That shit crazy, man.
Visa card.
Right.
At least 8 states right now.
And 4 states declaring states of emergency as gas prices now spike in the wake of that fallout. So many images like this one are.
Yeah, by the way, Ebony, fuck with me on IG too, so we can be DMing one another. Just friendship. Sir, early, you get what I'm saying? The same as my YouTube shit.
Across the country, those long lines at the pump.
Air travel also impacted. Some flights may soon be canceled due to fuel shortages. Our transportation correspondent, Gio Benitez, has all the latest from Atlanta. Good morning, Gio.
Hey, Michael, good morning. Yeah, this gas station just got a delivery overnight, and they're already running out. Only regulars left here. Across the street, there is no gas at all.
panicked drivers lining up at gas stations fearing a fuel shortage. Now, as we come on the air, there are reports of gas stations across the Southeast running dry at the same time that the price per gallon is running up, closing in on highs not seen in 6.5 years. And tonight, the governors of North Carolina, Georgia, and Virginia have all declared states of emergency. Now, all of this comes after a ransomware attack targeted Colonial Pipeline and forced the company to shut down over the weekend, essentially turning off the tap for thousands of gas stations. Well, the White House is trying to calm fear, saying that while the Southeast is facing a, quote, crunch over the next few days, there is no concern about running out of gasoline. But that's not stopping commuters from topping off their tanks, leading to concerns tonight that scared drivers could actually make the situation worse, creating exactly the kind of crisis that the criminals who attacked the pipeline may have wanted. CBS's Jeff Pegues is at one of those gas stations in Alexandria, Virginia, and is going to lead off our coverage tonight. Good evening, Jeff.
And Nora, right now, this gas station behind me is out of regular gas. And what that means is that there are 7 or 8 pumps here that just aren't working. And there are thousands of gas stations just like this one up and down the East Coast from Virginia to Florida. Chaos at the pumps tonight.
This is worse than a hurricane.
Motorists are rushing to fill up, with some hoarding gas.
We got a call from family that said you better fuel up before you hit Tennessee.
The Secretary